Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609, live and in color from Central Texas, USA at 9:42 a.m. Central Standard Time, 80 top-down degrees. Overcast skies, very nice for this time of the year. I cannot complain. And what I want to touch on this morning is, going camping in the Casita, or just going camping in any RV actually, but since I'm getting a 2019 Casita on October the 23rd this year, I thought I might just expand on that also. But for those of you that have RVs and are campers and are thinking about going and doing these things, just remember that I have playlists on my homepage. Just go to my creator channel homepage, YouTube channel homepage, and you can look at the different playlists for the different types of camping I've done, and there's a lot of tips in there, things I've learned the hard way that might help you take a shortcut and enjoy your trip a little more. So again, just remember that there's playlists on the homepage of my channel. Thank you. And what else? Actually, a couple of things. One is, a lot of people that go RVing, camping, etc. have some real experiences with insects, and that can be ones on the ground or ones that fly or whatever, because you got to remember, when you're out in the western USA, they have some little ticks that can really make you ill if you get bitten by one. But pretty easy to avoid that. One, put your shoes inside, don't take them off and leave them outside on the ground for a long period of time. And if you think about it, either put some insect spray around your shoes, just around the perimeter of your shoes that you're going to be hiking or walking in or whatever. That will discourage those little boogers from crawling up on your body, and believe me, you won't even know they're there. You'll just look down on your leg and there'll be a tick with his head buried in your skin. And as far as the flying insects, there's all kinds of things you can do. I don't really have any special remedy other than I would suggest not using any scented soap when you bathe. No scents at all. No underarm deodorant, none of that stuff, because all of that just attracts insects. If you really want to get rid of them, take a sulfur tablet. That'll get rid of them. I guarantee you it'll also get rid of all of your friends and neighbors, because you will smell like a goat. But just remember, when you're at home on your patio, if you go out in the evening around your home, wherever you are, and you sit down for a few minutes, 9 times out of 10, there's going to be some little irritating insect that's going to be there. It's either going to be a gnat, a biting fly, or if you live in an area, it could be no-see-ums or mosquitoes, or a lot of stuff like that. And it doesn't change when you go camping. It does not change. I have not been anywhere in the world that there were not flies of some type, or mosquitoes, or gnats. So you're not going to get away from them. But back to the Casita and these micro RVs that have what are called wet baths, where you kind of have to either straddle a shower straddle the toilet, or stand in front of the toilet to take your shower, and the shower area is really small. Now, that is a disadvantage for some people, and for other people, it appears it could be an advantage. And here's what I mean by that. I met an old friend of mine at Walmart the other day, and he's 83, his wife's about the same age. And as you get older, you do have these dizzy spells, or you get dizzy every now and then. That's why you see old people with walkers and canes and all kind of stuff, because keeping your balance for some older people, most of them, becomes more and more difficult as you age, and you have a tendency to fall and do all kind of things. And so he had installed in his shower some railings so that his wife could hold on to them when she was taking a shower to maintain her balance. And they have other types of shower things you can do too. But it occurred to me that in an RV that has a wet bath, you're not going to fall down. I guarantee you. You may do a lot of things, but you are not going to fall down. In fact, in my RV, you have to go, if you get dizzy, you have to go outside to fall down, because it just ain't going to happen. I mean, it's just not big enough for my 6-foot body to get into the prone position. But yeah, so that's kind of a safety feature for me, because as I get older, see, one thing good about the Casita and other RVs that have a wet bath, which means, you know, you got to kind of either straddle the toilet or you got a little place in front of the toilet where you stand. It's not a full separate shower, in other words. But another thing is, you know, a lot of older people, as they get, you know, their 80s, mid-80s, 90s, whatever, they'll sit down in the shower and bathe, okay? And so can you do that in the Casita? Sure. So you see how far I'm planning ahead, guys? You see what kind of mindset you're dealing with here? I mean, I have actually planned ahead 30 years by pure accident. Well, actually, I did think of that, because my sister, my older sister, I think she had some railings put in her shower, and I was thinking, you know, that's one of the things that happens as you get older. You do lose your balance. You know, your little balance controllers in your ears kind of get hardened and worn out, just like everything else, and you start to stumble around. So what else can I tell you? We touched on playlists. Be sure and check those out if you're new, particularly, and if you just want to watch some of the stuff about Prius camping or camping in a car. Pretty interesting playlists on the Prius, and also in the pickup with the camper top. If some of you are interested in that, yeah, check it out. I did that for a while. And then also, of course, in different types of travel trailers. But the travel trailer camping is basically the same for all of them. They just get bigger. That's all. I mean, I've got a 16-footer, and you can get a 40 if you want one, 40-footer, fifth wheel with a swimming pool, I guess. But we're on Highway 1431 going east towards Marble Falls, Texas. And we are in central Texas. But I'm looking forward to the Casita. I really am. Yesterday I was playing golf, and I may have mentioned it in another video. There's a guy that played on our team that at one time had been an RV salesman, and he has a fifth wheel that he travels in now. And I told him that I had a 16-foot travel trailer now, and that I was looking forward to getting a Casita in October. He said, "Oh, you're not going to like that Casita." I said, "Why not?" He said, "Well, it's too small." Well, what he doesn't realize, I'm living in one that size right now. But anyway, but you know, that's the first reaction most people have about the Casita is the size. You know, they don't go that step farther and say, "Well, you know, is it just you?" And you'd say yes, and then they'd say, "Well, yeah, that'll probably be okay." No, they make the assumption that you've got a wife, 2 dogs, and a chicken, and you don't. You know, for one person, the Casita is great. I mean, you know, 2 people would be fine, but one person, she's wonderful. And I'm already downsizing again. I've mentioned in some other videos, I'm starting to haul stuff away. I'm amazed. You know, I hauled away a ton of stuff, a ton. And now I'm going through my closets and pulling out stuff and stacking it up again. I don't know where it comes from. Well, I do know where it comes from, and that I don't want to answer that one. So, the little habits, and then I've got these little knickknacks I've got stuck around. All that's going away, because in the Casita, I want it really, you know, I hear the phrase minimalist. Well, you know, to me, I just use the word simple. I think simplicity is the word for me. You know, we're into labels now. You know, you're a minimalist, you're a Democrat, you're a Republican, you're a liberal, you're a conservative. you know, when I grew up, we didn't have all those words. You just were, you know, you were a human, and that's about all your labels you had. But now we got a million, not a million, we got a lot of them. But it is nice here in Central Texas today. I'm going all the way to the grocery store in Marble Falls, about 16 miles from my home. I know it's scary, but I'm able to endure it because I am a brave individual. And I've got a 50 caliber machine gun mounted on the roof of my truck. what, you think that would cause a problem if you went through a town with a 50 caliber mounted on the roof of your vehicle? I think that might just about do it. I think that would get you some friends real quick. Yep. You know, I've actually fired a 50 caliber machine gun, sure have. Fired an M60 too, a lot. In fact, I was really good on the M60. I qualified expert on it. And they wanted to send me to helicopter machine gun school in Hawaii. Ha 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 ha. Hardy har har on that deal. No, 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 no. The lifespan of a helicopter machine gunner was not much longer than a butterfly, if that. Nope. You know, some of them, of course, make the whole tour, but that's just like winning the lottery. You know, just like some guys in the infantry, you know, go do a tour, and then some of them re-up and do another tour and never get a scratch. And other guys, 2 days after they show up in country, they're gone. Why is that? I cannot tell you. Fate, karma, who knows? But be that as it may, we're coming into Granite Shoals now. Little lakefront community on Lake LBJ, which used to be called Lake Granite Shoals, but they renamed it after President LBJ, Lyndon Baines Johnson, who lived, or whose home, the Texas White House, was in Johnson City. He used to go there and stay for weeks, and they had it set up just like the White House. They had all the communication set up there. I've been there a few times. They have it now. It's a national park, I think. Anyway, guys, cruising along here. So anyway, just a reminder: if you need a little help out there on RVing or camping, and check out the playlists on my home page. They may help. And also, just bear in mind, for you guys that are getting older, these smaller RVs with these wet baths might be a safety feature that you'd enjoy. And for those of you that are thinking about getting a Casita, if you ever do or follow through on that idea, please let Jonathan at the Casita manufacturer in Rice, Texas know that you saw it on my channel, Rusty78609, because he'll keep a record of those, and then when you pick up your RV, or when it's delivered, they'll send me a finder's fee. I think it's $200. It ain't much, but you know, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. You know, how do you get $1,000? $1 at a time, or 1 penny at a time? Anyway, guys, from Central Texas with some road destruction on the right. This is Rusty78609 saying 78609 saying thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye bye, buy anything you want. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos, in the description. And if you use the link and go to Amazon and buy anything, I get a little commission. It does not cost you 1 penny. So if you want to do that, thank you. What else? Drink plenty of water, stretch, walk, take deep breaths. Stand guard at the door of your mind. Don't let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. We got a meeting here, folks. We got a meeting. First, you got to have a meeting before you go to work. But yeah, stand guard at the door of your mind. Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative. Yeah, and believe me, life is rhythmatic. In other words, it's cyclic, or what do you want to say? You know, you got your up periods and down periods, but you can level that out a little bit. You can level out the bumps in the road by whistling and thinking positive and singing a little tune every now and then, and kind of getting yourself out of that rut. Anyway, guys, adios amigos from Central Texas. Bye bye.